Hey, this is Phasma, and I'm back with another spider bite throw video. This time on Split, and I really like the ones that I came up with. I hope you guys can use them to their full utility, and timestamps are in the description, so if you want to see any specific ones, feel free to jump down there and click them. But anyways, I'm just going to get right into it, so here we go. Alright, for this nade we're going to be, from the defending side, we're going to be nading over here on this staircase that connects A lobby and A main, where the attackers tend to group up as they're pushing. So to do this, we're going to want to walk over to this hallway here that connects the site with the back entrance. We're going to want to walk to this wall, make sure we're as tight against it as we can. Make sure that this wall is fully hidden by itself, so that you're fully lined up with this. You're going to want to look up. Look for this blue triangle here of sky within this larger triangle. Go to the left corner, go a little bit over, and go about midway on this upper beam. And you don't want to go lower because then you'll miss, but if you go higher, it's okay. You'll just throw it a little farther back. So you pull the trigger, it's going to fly, and then when you walk over here, you're going to see that it has fully covered this staircase, and the attackers will either have to push out here, or they'll have to fall back for at least that little bit. And then as an example for this throw here, imagine my team's up here, there's a smoke here probably, and we're all probably grouped up about here, trying to peek this eventually. And then this flies out of nowhere, deals a ton of damage to me, and pushes me out into this person that's on ramp, giving them an easy shot out onto me, who's way out in the open while they're just holding this corner here. Alright, this setup uses the same setup as the last grenade. You're going to want to be as close to this wall as you can. Make sure you can't see any of this side of the wall. Line up on this corner. And you're going to want to go to this blue triangle, go to the upper left part of it. And you're going to want to drag this up until you get to the point, the midpoint between these two intersections here, between this line and this line on this entire vertical line. So, point here, you want to between them two. So you want to go to the blue triangle, drag up until you're about here, and then you're going to pull the trigger. And when you do that, you'll find that when you go over to A main, that this corner here has been fully filled and has fully fleshed out anybody that was in there. And this can be used with the other grenade that is also positioned in the same spot, so that they're forced to be either here or over there, or however you please. So, alright, so as a demonstration, imagine you're holding this point, you got smokes out, you know, you're waiting, and all of a sudden you look up. You see this fly through here, and you have to immediately run out into the vision of this guy that's up here. Alright, now we have an A site attacker's advantage one, where we're going to walk over to this spotlight here. We're going to look up, we're going to count these notches here. We're going to go 1, 2, and then go about halfway between the second and the third one, and go a little higher. And then you see this large building here, this vertical line. We're going to want to go about that far, and then the same distance again. And then when you pull the trigger, you're going to see this fly, and it's going to fall into this corner here, which is going to help you out a lot, as it's going to flush out people that might be camping here. As an example of what this spider bite throw can accomplish, here's me holding this corner, and then so I'm holding this, I hear this falling, and now I'm taking a ton of damage. I just took half my shields away, 13 health, quite a lot of speed there, and it successfully pushes me out, having to watch this angle now instead of up here. Here's another A throw for the attacker side. So you'll want to come over to the coffee shop here, walk up to this spot where this texture changes this one. Make sure you're centered on it. And you're going to want to look for this balcony here. You want to follow this little pillar up that's at an angle, and just fire at the top of it. It's going to bounce twice, and you're going to hit this corner. So instead of having to wrap all the way around, you can just check here, and then you can just check here. Makes it much easier. Alright, now is a little POV for this one. Imagine you're holding this corner, trying to keep these people out, and then this falls on you, and you're forced to push out to here, which is a much weaker position than if you were to having to force the enemy team to check this corner. With that, they don't have to check this, and they can just pre-fire you right here, or do nades or whatever they have to kill you much easier than without it. Alright, these next two nades are going to go together because for their full effectiveness, you really need both. Now, they're for getting the back corner on B. You're going to walk to this corner, you're going to crouch, and the first one is going to be between the bottom of this triangle and the top of these, so about here, and you're going to take it all the way left to the line that this peak right here in this wall makes. So not quite here, but a little farther to where this peak is. So you take it from here, go all the way over, and you'll shoot it there. And then the other one is going to be in line with where this peak draws out onto this vertical line of the building. So you trace it, and you get it to here. So you just pull the trigger there. And then for this one, you drag it over, pull the trigger there. And just heads up, you need to wait a second because the way crouching and shooting these works messes up your crosshair. But then you get this, which will fully flush out anybody that's holding back here for your push. Alright, so now is a little demonstration here. Imagine I'm holding this back corner of the site, you know, and all of a sudden, give me 2 seconds while I throw my nades. Oh no, first nade, gotta back up. Oh no, second nade, gotta get out of here. Already down 50 health, just from those 2 nades. So that's how important it is, especially because, and now your team's right here, so when those people get pushed out, you can fire them down. Easy as that. Alright, this grenade throw is going to hit back by B tunnel. We're gonna walk up to this corner again. And once again, we're going to crouch. This time, we're just going to look at this big blue triangle in the sky. And we're going to want to go towards the right half of it. We're just going to fire. And what we're going to find out is that it flies, and it's a really easy one, and just sits here. So that the enemies over here can't peek out nearly as far. Alright, now is a demonstration of this one. You know, I'm holding here, ready to back up whenever needed. And this happens. You know, I'm holding. Oh, I can't walk out here anymore, or else I'll die. Oh no. Auto respawn's on. What a shame. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the improvements to the video I made today. Adding music, adding the point of view cams. I think those are really gonna make the videos better. If you have any suggestions, any requests for spots to get, feel free to ask. I can do individual videos on them, or include them in future videos if I haven't made a video on that topic yet. But again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. More coming, 100%. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.